Hello friends, a very warm welcome to our channel. Now we are in Tabo. We reached this place yesterday at around 9 p.m. and since we didn't have any prior booking, our first job was to find a shelter for the night. Actually, before coming here, we had looked for a good place to stay at Tabo, but we couldn't find much listed hotels or homestays here. But even amongst them, we came across some very favorable reviews about Palkit Homestay. Since then, it was our latent desire to stay at this place if we would ever come to Tabo, and today that wish got fulfilled. Luckily came across a poster of Palkit Homestay where contact number was given. We, without wasting any more time, contacted this homestay owner and came to this cute little homestay of Auntie. Stayed at this place for just ₹1000 per day. Food cost was extra though, but it seemed a very reasonable deal in such remote location. Rooms here were well maintained, the washrooms were clean and had geyser, and to top it all, you will get a Spitian vibe while staying here. We have a separate video about this hotel on our channel, do check it. Since we came here yesterday in darkness, we had no idea that this place was surrounded by such beautiful apple orchards with ruby red apples dangling from them. Walking through this beautiful countryside early in the morning, wrapping in the warmth of soft morning sun is really a wholesome experience in itself. And from our homestay owner that she too have an orchard near Spiti river and we are all headed towards it. Now we have finally reached Auntie's apple orchard near the beautiful sparkling Spiti river. There are varieties of apples here, some are ruby red, some golden, and we even saw a tree with blackish tint apple. Let me just show you how the apple harvesting is done. We learned from Auntie that the best time to come for apple here is in October when the harvesting begins.
नहीं पकते, पूरा नहीं पकता, नहीं होता तो पर पकता नहीं, अक्टूबर में फुल पक जाते हैं। अभी तोड़ान शुरू हो गया है।
अच्छा, एप्रिल के लिए आना हो तो अक्टूबर पे आना पड़ेगा।
These fields here are now completely empty, but just a few weeks back they were carpeted with green pea and potato plants, which have now been harvested. We have again taken the path between the fields while returning. Can you see those small holes in the mountains at distance? Those are actually Tabo caves where the Buddhist monks meditate.
मतलब चावल फिर गेहूं। चावल नहीं होता है, बहुत पानी लगता है। गेहूं होता है ना,
गेहूं होते, मटर होते,
आलू
गोभी।
तो चावल जो हम लोग को खिलाए थे कल, तो वो कहाँ से आया था? कल जो हम लोग को चावल दिए थे तो वो कहाँ से आया था? बाहर से आता है
चावल, वहाँ से लाते, बाहर से।
We came across this small stream flowing by on our way back, making jingling sound. At some distance, we spotted this beautiful red-leaved tree. Its leaves are so beautiful that it doesn't need any flowers. This place is so beautiful. With this breathtaking view of sparkling Spiti river, we could have spent our entire day sitting here looking at it. But we have a very busy day ahead and we should be better get going. And here we are, going back with a happy heart with a bucket full of red Spiti apples. We, being from the plains, are more used to plucking mangoes. Therefore, when we got this chance of plucking apples from the trees, we were overjoyed. We have now reached the guest house again, and here, after a quick breakfast with auntie's homemade Tibetan style roti, aloo ki sabzi, jam and homemade butter, are now good to start for our trip to Dhankar Monastery. Our initial plan was to leave for Kaza via Dhankar and Muth. But since we were in absolute love with this place, we decided to stay here today. We have just started our journey, and these breathtaking views of the emerald blue Spiti River on one side and majestic mountains on the others have completely bowled over us. Just look at these geological formations here. Looks like gigantic anthills, isn't it? These mountains are testimonials of tectonic activities which occurred millions of years ago when Himalayas were formed out of Tethys Sea. Look at this place, so beautiful. Here, the gorge has widened and the river has splitted into numerous tributaries. At last we have reached Dhankar, and the monastery can be seen from here only. The landscape seems like a moonland, and the monastery is balanced very precariously on it like a honeycomb. The literal meaning of Dhankar is fort on a cliff. Built at the confluence of Spiti and Pin rivers, this is the place from where the rulers of Spiti used to rule. We were not allowed to shoot inside the monastery, but we could capture quite a few snaps from outside. And look at this beautiful scenery. The entire Dhankar village and the meandering river below is looking like a map from this height. You can also go for a short trek to Dhankar Lake if you want. It is just 2.5 kilometers away from here. One thing I must mention here, that you cannot get any direct bus to Dhankar. You will either have to come from Kaza or from Tabo by reserving a car. For reaching Tabo, take the bus from Rekongpio at 7 in the morning. It will be reaching Nako by 1 in the afternoon, where you will have lunch, and then reach Tabo at around 4 in the afternoon. The fare will be around Rs 400 per person. But this bus will not be covering Gyu Monastery. It will directly come from Nako to Tabo. We also visited the new monastery complex here, where these young monks were playing cricket. It seemed like their hostel. Just outside we met these small kids who asked for chocolates from us. And thankfully we had quite a few. The priceless joys on these little faces were unforgettable. We are now back at Tabo again. Let's go to the monastery. The Tabo monastery is around 1000 years old. The actual monastery is made of mud and it has excellent frescoes and paintings. But there was a sign saying photography prohibited, so we could not take any pictures inside. The monastery that you are seeing now is the newly built one, and it was built much later, but nonetheless it is also very charming. Evening is slowly descending. I will be ending my vlog here today. See you soon with another such video in a new destination. Till then, bye bye, take care, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.